Hi, this is Corey with EMF Solutions. Today we're going to show you guys how to muscle test properly electromagnetic frequency radiation, okay, whether it's bad, whether it's remediated. Now, before we explain that, I want to explain what these products do, what our products do. Our products don't cure anything. They're not a cure for anything. They don't guarantee symptoms to disappear on one particular thing or not. But what they do is they take a giant stress on your body and your cells. Just take a giant stress and in our opinion, just virtually completely wipe it out. Let me tell you, our products really, really work. So because of that, you have to watch this video to muscle test properly, and I'll explain why. So when your body has a sudden increase of energy, so instead of repairing all this damage that EMFs are doing, you have all this extra energy because it's taken care of, and your body goes, wow, what am I going to do with this energy? One person to the next is going to prioritize where that energy is going to go to. If you have a serious health condition, layers of infection or something like that, that person, if they got extra energy, they might apply their immune system to killing more of the bugs in their body. Well, guess what's going to happen to that person? They're going to detox. Detox meaning they can't get the toxins that are being produced fast enough out of their body, probably, meaning they could get headaches, diarrhea, or detox symptoms, okay? Tired, and a list of other symptoms. Now, another person may not have those issues, so when they get extra energy, they feel more energy, they sleep better, they have all these wonderful things to say about our products, the environment feels calmer, and we get all these great testimonials. Another person may apply it to things that they don't even notice. So they may install the products and say, gosh, I didn't even feel any difference. It's okay, it still works, says our blood tests and our thermal imaging and all the rest. So in testing for EMFs, there's two ways that you can test effectively for electromagnetic frequency radiation. The first way is the best way. The first way is what we say you should always do, because if you tested 100 people in a row, all of them should get the same result. That is to test the house itself or the phone itself, okay? The second way, which we say is a less good way to test unless you do it properly, which we're going to show you in a minute. The second way is what everybody seems to use, is to test a person, okay? This has some flaws to it, we'll explain. So the first and best way is to test the house itself. So when the EMF radiation hits this countertop, let's say it's a kitchen countertop, it's vibrating in a way. So if I muscle test it, and you can come over if you want, just Raquel's going to join me and show an actual muscle test. So if she muscle tests me, might as well show them right now. In the clear, okay? Hold. So she judges how strong, okay? Now, if I put two fingertips in her unremediated house, EMFs are still affecting everything. I put two fingertips firm pressure on this countertop, especially the kitchen with electronics everywhere, and I go firm pressure. Go ahead.
Okay, hold.
Okay, so it's going to test weak. Why? I'm not testing how the EMFs are affecting me. I'm just testing, does the counter vibrate in a way that's bad for anybody? Okay, that's when you're testing a counter away from your body. You can do it on a wall, a counter, a floor, a mattress where you sleep, and so on. So the best way to test is to say, let's try installing a product now. So we already know it was weak, so now we plug the master plug here. We plug it into the wall, and then we just repeat the same test. So when you're ready, okay. Test in the clear.
Hold.
Okay. Now I do two fingers firm pressure, same as before with the master plug in this time. Okay.
Hold.
Okay. So you shouldn't see any change at all, meaning this isn't vibrating in a way that's negative for me. Okay. Now we can unplug it again. And so we don't have that plugged in. We repeat the same test. You can start in the clear if you want. Go ahead.
Okay, hold.
Sounds strong. And then we have no master plug in, and you can go again.
Hold.
Okay. And then I like to go back and forth, because the second or third time you go back and forth may be the time that the customer says, oh, wow, I really feel that difference. First time they may not feel it as much. So that's how you test a house. Now let's test a device like a cell phone, okay? So here's a regular old cell phone. This is the product, the EMF chip that we would normally fix this phone with. So she tested me in the clear, so we can do it in the clear again, okay? Okay, so to test this device, I have no protection on this, and I'm gonna put two fingers away from me. I'm gonna put two fingers firm pressure on this phone, okay?
Hold.
Okay, that's weak. What that means is everybody should test this, because an unprotected phone, unremediated phone, I should say, is going to probably have, everybody's going to test weak with that. Now you put the chip on the phone, and then we can repeat it.
Okay. Hold.
In the clear, and then I put 2 fingers for pressure.
Hold. And
there shouldn't be any change. My favorite way to do this, guys, is to make a phone call and do the 2-finger test while you're on a phone call. No practitioner we've ever talked to, and we have never tested another person's product that actually works on a phone call or live streaming video. Ours is the only one, okay? Now, this should test the same for everybody, because I'm not testing how the cell phone's on me, I'm just testing the cell phone itself away from me. That's why everybody should test the same, because I'm not seeing how it affects me. Now, the second way to test for EMFs, the most popular way that most practitioners assume is the way to test, is let's test stuff on a person. So let's go there, and I'll show you the problems with that and how to easily fix that. So let's just start with the patch, okay? Assuming this is working, everybody that tests with the patch on them, go ahead, should test strong, right? Should test strong like I do. But every once in a while, somebody's going to test weak with a patch on. That doesn't make sense. It does. I'll explain it. The reason is because this stuff really works. Really works. So when you take a big giant stress and then you put the patch on and that stress is gone, my body potentially goes, wow, I'm going to have a lot of extra energy now. What does that mean? I'm maybe going to flush a bunch of toxins out of my body. And if that happens, and I have a lot of health concerns, maybe that's too much. Maybe it's stressing out my gallbladder, liver, kidneys, or lymphatic system so much that it's showing up weak in a muscle test. Does that mean I shouldn't worry about remediating EMFs and I should just let myself get slammed in modern society? Heck no, this is crazy. So this will test good, I think, on everybody if you know a couple secrets. So let's put this in my pocket. So if you put it in the pocket of somebody who's got health concerns, and then let's assume I'm that person and I'm just testing weak. Uh-oh, the patch isn't good for me. No, it is. Take one of these 3 items or a combo or some of your own proteolytic enzymes. The number 1 that we usually use is apple cider vinegar with water, or Mediclay or some kind of calcium bentonite clay or charcoal, okay? So most people with apple cider vinegar and water, I put the patch on just a minute ago. Let's pretend I was weak. I put this in my field, which supports my gallbladder and my kidneys. And then all of a sudden, poof, I'm going to be like super strong wearing the patch. Oh, wow. That may also happen with a cell phone with our chip on it. When that goes on a person and they test weak, trust me, the product works. That means this is so darn strong that not only is this remediating the EMFs on your phone, but it's remediating more EMFs. It's almost acting like a small patch. That's how good our product is. We're trying to make it extra good because we know 5G is coming and we're overdoing it. We're trying to make it really good. So again, it shouldn't happen with healthy people. They should test strong, like here. But if they have health concerns and they test weak, same exact thing. Add apple cider vinegar and water and see if they don't go strong. If that doesn't work, try the proteolytic enzymes. If that doesn't work, try a little Mediclay charcoal or something, or some other kind of support that's good for gallbladder, liver, kidneys, or lymphatic. Whichever one's the most stress is probably going to turn that person right on, okay? And I think we covered it all. So thank you for listening.